Good morning, everyone. Hi, fun. I am doing a morning walk around. We picked up this habit when we lived on the family property. We had a couple acres before grandparents got sick and we moved here. So now, I don't know what that is. I'm blocking it. But we'll let it go and we'll see what it is. Ooh, that's something. That might be a tree seed. But I see a basil down there. You see that? That's interesting. I got some other stuff popping up down here. See, none of this stuff will hurt it. Any plants that grow in here. I got more basil popping up over here. That's interesting. I don't think I see any basil here yet. But that basil over here is looking good. I only see two now. The third one, oh, there it is. Right there. Down here, I don't see any sunflower seeds or other flower seeds popping yet. But it is early in our season. I planted some peas in here. I don't know if they're popping yet. Granted, the peas I did plant were rather old seeds from, again, when we lived on our acreage. So the seeds were about 6 years old. So I don't know if they're going to sprout. I'm not seeing anything. Back there is looking great. My daughter's flowers are coming back. Basil's at the back. Starting to look a little bruised. I don't know if they're going to make it. I don't think any of those ones are. But it might because of transplanting. Still don't know about my rosemary yet. See, there's some more of these funny... I don't remember spreading lettuce over here. Maybe that isn't lettuce coming up. I don't know. We'll just let things be and see what happens. I don't know if... It doesn't feel dead. I mean, it feels still pliable. It's gonna let it be, and it still smells like rosemary strongly. So, I'm just gonna let it be. I like to let certain weeds grow to certain sizes. I don't pull everything all the time. I don't know what that is, so I'll let it be. That onion is popping up. I planted onions here like the second year we were here, so like 3 years ago. Alright, let's check this out. This is where we know for sure those one peas were popping. It's still nice and moist under here. But now I'm not seeing that. Did the stinky birds come along and eat them? Man, I think the birds got my pea seedlings. Oh, you stinky birds. Yeah, I think they did. I think they got my pea seedlings. Oh, here's one. Here we go. Here's one. That's not in the... This is those tree plants you keep, those tree seedlings you keep seeing me pull. Ooh, I got another... Oh, that might be a bean. I don't know what that is. That's not a pea. That's a pea. There's another pea. Yay. Okay, I got a few peas popping. And another pea. Okay, I'm kind of happy now. I see several peas. Yay! Alright, let's check over here. Are there any over here popping? I'm not seeing any. In fact, there's the... Oh. The peas are. Sweet. Just give them a couple days. And my peas will be popping. Alright, here is one of those. I hope it's going to make it. If not, I'll get some more tomatoes from the nursery over here by me. The holy basil looks like it's going to do really good, and so does the sweet basil. Now, I planted a random basil down here. And it looks like it's growing extra leaves. Yeah, that's grass. You can come out. That's interesting. My rhubarb's doing excellent. Tree. There's another one. That one just might make it too. I'm definitely sure this one's gonna make it. Look how beautiful and healthy it is, and it's getting new leaves. Label that one too. Here, I'm gonna label with pickles, because I am going to come back out here and plant some cucumbers for pickling. And then I've got a bunch of more pots and little pots in the house. So as it grows and starts to grow its arms and needs a place to root off of its long branch, I'll just fill up another pot and set it close enough so that they can grow long arms and tendrils down along the whole side here and little pots on the outside. That's gonna be herb. That's me waiting for, hopefully, nope, those are tree. My other rhubarb. I'm not seeing anything but trays popping up. I'd even planted some new rhubarb thingies in here. Rhubarb roots. I'm not even seeing those doing anything. But I can always get some from the nursery. And in the end, growing my own is still cheaper than buying fully grown. Buying my own seedlings. Baby plants. Okay. That one's going to be tomato. I get from the same place. This one might be doing something, but I'm not going to make a label for it. This one is. This one's doing beautiful. Look at that. So, I'll label this one. Just a little label. My husband's going to make me actual signs, but I've got these labels so he knows what's what. That's going to be tomato. I don't know if that's going to make it. I don't think that's going to make it. Alright. Here, next to the tomato, I'm going to plant another pickle in here. And then I should have a third pickle. Pennsylvania radish. Apparently not. 1, 2, yeah, only 2 pickle signs. So I should have a third one. I must have left it inside because I want 3 pickle plant seeds planted for my son. Leave that dandelion. That's going to be tomato. I've got to finish filling that up. That'll be tomato. That'll be tomato. That'll be tomato. All of these, from what I've been looking up, these are all tomato. So I'm just going to leave it all. Wait. That's not. That is tree. But from everything I've seen, tomato. So I'm going to let those be. Same thing with all of these are supposed to be tomato. Yeah, not you. You can get out of there. This is all I do every morning and will be doing every morning once my plants are planted. That tomato didn't make it. I lost most of the tomatoes that I planted inside. I think part of it is my own lighting setup. I'm going to be planting tomatoes, possibly more pickles in here. Herbs, of course. Herbs. Alright. Here, I'm going to plant a Pennsylvania Dutch crookneck and allow it to grow. I'm going to leave this pot open for arms and then that pot open for arms. I'll put another one here and then I can plant containers, small ones, all along the outside of the carrot ones here and then over into those to encourage the Pennsylvania Dutch crookneck to grow in pots all the way down. It's an experiment. We'll see what happens. Alright, do I have carrots coming up? I always worry so badly about my carrots and my beans. Hey, there's a random bean in here. There isn't supposed to be a bean in here. You know what? I dropped that bean out on the outside. Maybe I should plant it back in here. Now I lost it. Oh, no, there it is. Maybe I should just plant the bean back in here. In the middle. Apparently this bean seed wanted to be in here. Alright. I'm not seeing any of my carrot. I might even come back along and replant, but I'm going to give it a couple more days. 'Cause from what I'm reading, it could take anywhere from 10 to 21 days for your carrot seeds to pop up, and it's only been 11 days. So I'm getting a little anxious. I do this every year when it comes to my carrots and my beans. And no, I'm not disturbing the actual soil that they're growing in. Alright, here. Is that guy gonna make... I don't know if this guy's gonna make it. He looks really, really pathetic. This was another transplant. I'm gonna be planting... I'm gonna be getting a hold of some pumpkin seeds. And this is got dirt on the bottom. This was what was in the background of those experimental beds I planted in my one video. It'll be in my 100-day playlist, my video. And then underneath of the good soil, way down in the bottom, is more wood mulch and leaves and stuff to decompose and create more food for what I'm planting here. So I'm going to get a hold of some pumpkin pie seeds, hopefully. Look at all these beautiful radishes. Tree seed. Alright. Radish. Oh. Radish sign. It's a little flag so my husband can make me a sign. I can't remember what I planted back here. I think I've said this before, but I'll have to go back to my video and see what that is. I don't see anything coming up, and oh, starting to see stuff coming up in that second row, but I don't know what that stuff is. I'm horribly bad at remembering. Tree seed. I think that's some kind of a weed right there. That, but I'm not sure. These are tree seeds. Ooh, I've got radishes here too. I better label those for my husband. I think I've got, or, I don't know, those might be a weed again also. I'm not sure. You see them? No, let's get you up closer. That right there. I think those are some kind of a weed. I'm not positive. And then over here I'm going to plant some herbs. Tomatoes. Flowers. I think you've seen all this stuff before. Carrots. Again, am I seeing anything? Or am I being paranoid? Bet you I'm just being paranoid. I do this every year, worried that nothing's gonna come up, and then stuff starts to pop. Beans. Again, I'm not seeing any of my beans yet. I'm such a nervous Nelly when it comes to my plants. I always worry, and then I get so excited when they do start to pop up. I'm not seeing anything. Ooh, what's that over there? Let's go find out. I know for sure. You see this? I've got pretty much every onion I planted. Nope, that's a tree seed. Ugh. Pretty much every onion I've planted has come up. That makes me happy. Eventually, I'm going to have to take these screens off. These heavy grates off so that they're not crushing the onions, because the onions will come up and grow mostly on top of the surface. And then when that happens, we will be putting posts on the corners of the bed and putting chicken wire around it. Alright, what is that? I think that might just be my first bean popping. Ooh, yay! I hope so. I got dandelions coming through on the edges. I think that's the only bean I see so far. tree seed. Hi, Fun. And then I've got, look at that. All my radishes, a lot of my radishes in here, look at that. Oh, the sun. Let's try to get you guys in here for better. I'm horrible at camera work. I know my husband's gonna yell at me. There we go. All the way up the row and all the way here. Yay! I have radishes popping up on both sides of the bed. I'm not sure if the sun over here is at such a weird angle. Let's go back and check this bed. These were all planted at the same time, same day. None of them are popping. They were different seeds. And these ones I know for a fact were like 6 or 7 year old radish seeds. So, and we're not relying on these radishes for a large consumption. We are just growing different types of radishes to find out which kinds we like and how we like to preserve them, so that in following years we can decide and grow for what we need for preservation, for mass quantity preservation. That is looking good. These are daylilies. They should be starting to pop up flowers soon. Alright. Maneuver through the corral. That rabbit that bit the top off my flower. I'm going to see if I can get my husband to build these are my son's flowers that he brought home a seed from school when he was in like 2nd grade 2 years ago, and this will be its 3rd year, and it keeps coming back on its own, and every year the patch gets bigger. So I have no clue what they are. When the flower comes in, maybe one of you guys can tell me what it is. This has ran its course for the year. That has ran its course. Not sure about these. They may have ran their course. Ooh, what is that? See that coming up? Whatever it is, yay. Alright. Let's go check on the potatoes. I doubt they're showing signs of anything whatsoever. This has only been in here like 4 days. So I'm not surprised there's no signs of potatoes yet. My basil are doing wonderful. Oh, they're so pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4. These were inside the house. These ones, we started growing them at Christmas time. They popped up looking like, well, looking like little tiny ones. Ooh, I don't know if that one's going to make it. These ones feel like they're going to make it just fine. But he feels a little weak. I wonder why. I don't know. We'll see. I wonder if the leaves on him didn't get a little cold. That is possible. I know that happened to some of these. The leaves got cold. See? They're falling off. But like I said, these started in the house in a random pot and popped up right at Christmas time. So I just brought these out here 5 days ago when I transplanted all of these. Alright, and the cabbage. The birds were digging in here. These are New Brunswick cabbage, and they are doing beautifully and growing new leaves on them. So maybe something will come about. Alright, thanks for coming along on one of my morning walkarounds. That's all I do in the morning. That's all my morning consists of. Shortly after the family leaves for school in the morning, I start right outside my door, hit every garden patch I have. Now I have a bunch more pots that I'm going to be taking care of every morning. And then I do an evening walk around, just to see if there's a difference between sunup and sundown in any of my plants that come in. Now, I'm really happy because it looks like all of my chives and at least some of my tomatoes made it through the 4 days of storms. Those were some icky storms. From what I understand, they even rolled over and went as far as Wisconsin and Michigan. Oh, those were some big storms. Alright, thanks everyone for coming along. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below. If you want to see anything specific or maybe give me ideas on things to grow, I would love to hear it. Leave a comment down below and let me know. Share this video around because it helps my channel and it helps my family. And it helps everyone out there learn any kind of tidbits of information I can help them with that they didn't know. Alright everyone, stay positive and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!